Hey Earth Signs, it's me, Brandy, your girl from Taurean.com. This is just a general check-in, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, like I stated. Okay, so if you don't know me and you're new, I'm Brandy the Shadow Worker in the Mirror. I'm not for the rainbow reading, I am the truth. And you will find me or book with me whenever you're ready to really work on things. So I was getting um like on a general spectrum, that someone may be able to pay off a credit union or a credit card soon, like from now going into like the spring, which I know seems like a long haul, but it's like that's going to be paid off because it's like understanding what I own, I may not like in 5 years. Why am I spending on this? You know what I mean? Really putting down the business work for a business affair, I guess is what I want to say. Just recognizing what the responsibility of owning things really means, like lugging it around, really starting to listen to music and stuff again. What do I value? Why have I been so fixated on this one thing? Forest and green, the woods, wilderness, a lot of that come out in like artistic fashion for me. So if you're eating out, just kind of watch that spending. I'm not saying like hoard. I'm just saying take a couple months of like really account for where your money goes, I guess. Let's dive in. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Control. I seriously got this one for myself earlier. First card. By letting go of the illusion of control, we open ourselves to genuine freedom. That is so dark down there. That is domination, manipulation, and power. It's like you really can't see it. And I've got these blinds like completely closed. So this is definitely like a little girl in like some fabricated scenario that she's put out for herself. Desire. Harness its power to manifest dreams and not delusions. Longing, yearning, and craving. So you really want to be somewhere. That's where like you're trying to control certain aspects maybe of spending. But like you're not really recognizing like this is a hope. This is a dream, but there is no actual like building of that. Okay. Someone could be given a old house, and because it's not like extravagant, don't snub your nose at it. It can become something over time. I will take a house with 4 acres to save animals. A farm with 4 acres too. South Tennessee to North Florida. Ego. Beyond the facade of ego, lies the depth of true character. Do you see how that's like old, but it's beautiful anyways in its own right? If you can see that, because it's so bright though. It's like old building, churchy type of window and an old throne, and it's like some ivy. I think I want to say like beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, this is arrogance, pride, and vanity. So vanity is definitely here along with like desire and needing to get out of that illusion. It's just going to lead to depression. And it's like, I really want this, but you haven't really given yourself that freedom to do many things, to really see what has value and what doesn't. Like, you want good in life, but it's never what you hoped it to be. It's always like I just said in the beginning, like 5 years from now, even a year from now, you'd be like, why did I buy that? Exactly. Avoidance. Face what you fear. Avoidance is but a temporary refuge. Evasion, neglect, and denial. Denial, control, denial. Okay. You don't want to sit and regret things, You can't change the past. But the future, it really is here. It's in your hands. That's what I think they're wanting to say. Also, just seeing 5:05 on the timer. All right, my baby has a cold. Yes. Okay. So, where you going, Pete? Huh? Pain manager there. Anyways, this is like a lot of perspectives over daydreaming, and you're having a hard time seeing things from a different viewpoint, and you just keep dreaming about something that's never going to happen or you think may never happen. But what's that reason? What is that reason? Because it keeps coming back to like what I own, what I value, arrogance, and whatever the reason, you need to take some time to like contemplate what you've given to that you shouldn't have, what was lost because you didn't, and maybe someone's naivety was taken, so they've been in a little bit of a bitter type of thing, trying to control everything, but that's really still what they desire. And it's like, I can't keep losing things. So you need to make sure you don't get stuck in that mindset or become bitter. It's like learning how to live again, but with a new dream, understanding the value. You know what I mean? What is that desire? Because you can get it. It may take a little longer for some, but eventually we can get some sort of something. What is that? King of Cups. Okay, well, you showed up in the water signs too. So, King of Cups, those are two hands coming together over a lot of pain. Okay, as a fish. You can't see. That's also an eye in the cloud. Okay, this too shall pass is what I'm saying. It's like I've been trying to control my emotions for a while. 5 of Cups, right. Focusing on what I don't have instead of manifesting what I could have. A lot of emotions here. Yeah. All emotion. No reality. Okay. Desire. 4 of Cups. Desire. I'm just going to sit here in my sadness, pouring drink after drink after drink, reveling in what didn't go right for me. I desire, but I can't seem to get off my bum bum. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, I couldn't. The moon is sideways, just so you know. I think this depends again on perspective. Do you see a beautiful moon, or you just lay in the blanket of darkness? So, Spirit's trying to give you an opportunity, give you like literally something in a physical format, but it's all about your perspective of what you value. You know what I mean? Like, what do you value? If this is like land, foundation, something to help pay a big chunk of a credit card debt or something that could help you start laying down the foundation of something. Don't be like, oh, well, that's not going to do nothing. Take something and do something lucrative with it, where you can really scale things down. People get so caught up ego-like, the 2 of Wands, making plans but never executing. And that's this is an execution, a physical format execution into cutting things down. Ego. The devil. Of course it is. The devil. Like, you see how she's got kind of like a mask shape over to the side, flowers over her eyes. It's kind of like putting the rose-colored glasses on instead of looking at the reality. Like, constantly buying something to cover up the emotion that you've been holding or trying to control over what you really desire, the Star. And being free and getting there. So, okay, very complex, really. It's almost like the darkness versus the healing. So it's a very big struggle between good and evil, and perspectives. I mean, that sun is so bright. I am sorry. There's nothing I can really do. But okay, positive. It's an opportunity. It's that personal mindset, that awakening, that new lease on life to overcome the negative influence, personal demons, kind of purifying, regenerating. So it's a need to balance practical desire, spiritual needs, and reality. To exercise caution, control over desires and impulses. Like, this isn't going to get me where I want. This isn't going to lay down the foundation for an actual home later in my life, you know? So needing to interpret messages that are being offered by your spirit team for positive change, not impulse, not ego. So it's like I just got blinded all of a sudden. It's a reevaluation of your resources. So you're like gonna come up empty if we keep doing that. And I think it's more like a hitting rock bottom to see the reality and not get stuck there. Don't stay there. Because it's like you've been unable to give what you need because it's not really what you desire. And no matter what you do for a brief moment, it keeps coming out, like not here. So it's not lost. You just need to turn your attention to like where the cracks are. Patch yourself up. And then you'll be surprised how much you can actually bring to the table and start laying down those foundations once you give up the control and give yourself freedom to make mistakes, to understand you don't have what you thought you would, but to make a new desire, a new vision, right? A new dream, a new plan. And then, of course, when we have cracks in our psyche, that's when our personal demons can take over, so to speak. So this is trying to literally cover. See how she's all spread out and she's down, like, stay with me, trying to cover. Her legs are hairy too. I just noticed that. Get out of bed. Be free. Feel good again. Don't sit here and keep spending your money on like quick fixes. Quick fixes, says the kettle to the pot. You didn't get with this person. Your dreams didn't come true. It's not you. Like, people are like, oh, I'm too old for that. No, you're not, friend. No, you're not. I'm 40. I've got several certificates, degrees. I'm still working on some. You know what I mean? Now, my legs, since I've had all these accidents, say, no, you can't stand on your feet 15 hours again, but I can still use my mind. You know what I mean? My creative side. I can still save money. I can still be like, this is too much bullshit in my closet. Why do I have it? I should give it to Goodwill. I should sell it, something like that. Put that money towards what I actually want as a foundation. You're going to get there. Okay. Literally, this is, you win. You win over the ego. Okay. Let me know if that hit, if that resonated. Don't be going out to the bar, and I'll catch you later.